Attention passionate Detroit, Lions fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Detroit Lions' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Detroit Lions fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Detroit LIONS fans. Let's get to the news, so Lions fans, buckle up because there's some serious buzz swirling around the league right now. Rumor has it that the Los Angeles Chargers might be making a bold move, and surprisingly, it involves none other than Derwin James, the versatile safety who's been a cornerstone of their defense. The chatter suggests that the Chargers, currently sitting at 7-6, are eyeing a significant trade that could send James to Detroit. Yes, the Detroit Lions. And let me tell you, if this deal goes down, it could be a total game changer for our squad, elevating our defense to a whole new level. Now, before you start thinking it's just idle gossip, sources close to the league are pointing to some serious signals. The Chargers, who are allowing around 24.1 points per game and haven't been as dominant as they once hoped, are looking to rebuild. Their defense has been decent but not elite, and their cap situation isn't helping. They've got about $18.7 million in cap space, but with James costing roughly $25 million against the cap, they're contemplating some tough decisions. The idea is to trade him for a first-round pick and possibly a safety, which would help them focus on rebuilding their offensive line, something they've flagged as a priority. Meanwhile, Detroit, sitting at 8-5 and still in the playoff hunt, is actively searching for stability on defense, especially with injuries piling up and some inconsistency showing in their secondary. Now let's get into the player himself. Derwin James, at 29 years old, is a game-changing safety. Over the 2025 season, he's been a star, putting up 55 tackles, 28 assists, 83 combined stops, along with 25 sacks and 3 interceptions. His PFF grade sits at an impressive 88.4, making him one of the top safeties in the league. He's played over 62 coverage snaps, with an EPA per coverage snap of -0.16, which is outstanding. His career grade of 89.2 reflects his consistency and impact when healthy. He's missed only a handful of games due to injury, mainly just one with a shoulder issue. His ability to make plays in the back end and contribute in blitz packages is what makes him so valuable. What makes James special is not just his stats, but his versatility. He's a hybrid safety who can play deep, come up to support the run, or blitz the quarterback. His blitz rate is around 15%, comparable to some of the best in the league, but it's his impact on turnovers that really stands out. Over his career, he's increased the turnover rate by about 18%, and this season he's already added 3 interceptions, which could boost the Lions' secondary significantly. His tackling stats are solid with 55 stops, and his ability to cover deep routes is elite with a coverage grade of 83. The guy is a ball hawk with a YAC yards after catch, allow of just 4.9 yards, meaning he's great at limiting big plays once the ball is in the receiver's hands. So why would the Chargers consider trading James? Well, it's mainly about cap management and rebuilding their defense. They're trying to shed some of the financial burden, especially with James costing around $25 million next year. Their defensive line has struggled this season, giving up over 314 points, and they need to inject youth and talent through draft picks. Trading James could provide them with a much-needed first-round pick, plus some cap space to go after younger players or free agents, especially on the offensive line. They're also looking to improve their efficiency on third downs, which currently stands at 37.9%, a number they want to lower. For Detroit, acquiring James would be a seismic move. It would instantly elevate our defense, giving us a true playmaker at safety who can do it all. With James in the fold, we'd see a boost of around 5 interceptions, and our EPA per passing coverage would probably see a drop of about 14%. He would be a perfect fit in our scheme, especially alongside our current safeties, creating mismatches for opposing offenses. His ability to create impactful blitzes and force turnovers would allow us to tighten up defensively and give our offense more scoring opportunities. Looking at the bigger picture, this move could propel the Lions into a new stratosphere. Our defense, which currently allows about 23.4 points per game, could see some serious improvements, especially in third down efficiency, where we're currently at 38.6%. James's presence would add a layer of unpredictability, forcing offenses to rethink their game plan. His ability to cover deep routes and contribute to run support would make our secondary more versatile and tougher to attack. His impact on the field could be comparable to some of the best safeties in recent history in terms of creating turnovers and elevating team performance. Now, let's talk about the potential impact on the betting odds and playoff picture. Right now, the Lions are considered long shots for the Super Bowl, with odds around plus 2,500. But if this trade goes through and James joins the team, those odds could skyrocket, maybe to plus 1,200 or even lower. The reason? James could serve as a catalyst for our defense, turning us into a legitimate playoff contender and potentially a dark horse for a deep postseason run. His versatility, leadership, and knack for making game-changing plays would give our defense a new identity, one that's aggressive, smart, and capable of shutting down the league's top offenses. As for the Chargers, their odds would take a hit, dropping from plus 4,000, as they'd be retooling and trying to rebuild their defense from the ground up. Many experts remain skeptical about their chances this season, but for us, this move could be the spark that takes us from a good team to a legit Super Bowl contender. If we can add James and keep our key players healthy, the sky's the limit. The coaching staff would have a new toy to deploy in various packages, and that kind of flexibility could make a huge difference in close games. Looking at the broader implications, this potential trade isn't just about adding a great player. It's about setting a new tone for the Lions. It signals that we're serious about competing now, not just in the future. Our front office is clearly willing to make bold moves, and if they can land James, it would send a message to the entire league that the Lions are ready to contend at the highest level. And let's be real, with Jared Goff leading our offense and a defense that's about to get a serious upgrade, the possibilities are exciting. We're already an exciting team, but this kind of move could turn us into a legit contender, a team that can punch through the playoffs and make some noise in the Super Bowl. Of course, nothing is certain until the trade is announced, but the signs are pointing toward a game-changing possibility. The Lions' defense, which has shown flashes of brilliance but also some inconsistency, could become one of the league's most formidable units if they manage to secure James. His presence would allow us to play more aggressively, blitz more often, and create turnovers that could swing the momentum in our favor. This kind of upgrade, especially in the secondary, is exactly what we need to take the next step and really contend for a championship. So Lions fans, keep your eyes on this story. If it happens, it could be one of the biggest moves in recent franchise history and a turning point in our pursuit of a Super Bowl. The excitement is real, and the potential is enormous. Imagine a Lions defense with Derwin James patrolling the backfield, turning potential big plays into turnovers and forcing offenses into tough third-down situations. That's the kind of defense that wins championships, and if we can pull this off, our journey might just get a whole lot more thrilling. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Detroit Lions news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Detroit Lions fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Detroit Lions. Do you believe this move could be the spark we need to finally break through and contend for a Super Bowl? Are you excited about the idea of adding a player like Derwin James to our roster? Or do you think the cost might outweigh the benefits? Whatever your thoughts are, let us know. We love hearing from our passionate Lions family. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Detroit Lions news. The road to the playoffs is heating up, and big things are on the horizon. Let's keep riding this roller coaster together, Lions fans. This is just the beginning of what could be an incredible chapter in Detroit Lions history.